Hello, I'm the Icelandrobot, and fuck this shirt. Shirt makes me look fatter than I already am. God damn it. But what I wanted to talk about with you today is Death Race, starring Jason Statham. Which, this is actually a remake produced by Roger Corman, actually producing a good movie. You know, Dino Shark or Sharktopus or any of the shit movies Roger Corman produced. God damn, he produced so many bad movies, but this remake works. Everything works from this movie. Jason Statham's cool. This chick is cool. Ian McShane is cool. You know, the guys that play Gunner and Lists were good guys, but yeah. But let me just put my ring away and then I'll get down to it. It's basically a remake of Paul W.S. Anderson's remake of Death Race 2000 with Sylvester Stallone and David Carradine, who David Carradine actually voices in the beginning. Frankenstein is in the race, and that's actually David Carradine voicing it, which I fucking gotta say it right now, right off the bat. I really like this movie because I had fun with it. I passed time, I passed gas, and I just enjoyed myself. But, yeah, David Carradine has a small role, a very small role, actually. And other than that, it's Tyrese Gibson playing Machine Gun Joe Vito. Not exactly Sylvester Stallone, but can't have everything right. But now I will get down to the storyline. Basically, Jensen Ames, played by Jason Statham. He's out of work. He comes home one night, and this guy knocks him out, kills his wife, leaves the knife there with his prints on it. He goes to jail on Terminal Island, where Joan Allen and Jason Clarke are. And she basically makes him an offer saying that if you win an X amount of races as Frankenstein, because Frankenstein died after his last race, you know, Machine Gun Joe killed him, he will get to go free. And of course he believes her, so he becomes Frankenstein. He wins a couple races, but then he realizes something. The death race has been available for so long, and no one ever won at all. You know, she does everything to, you know, you can win the first 2 races, you can win 3 or 4 races, but once you get to 5, they gotta stop you. And they do that by basically just fucking with your car, rigging it with explosives. Like, this one thing they built for the end race, where it's just a big ass truck with full of guns, where they're gonna blow everybody away, just basically kill everyone in the race. And they managed to do that, except for Machine Gun Joe and Frankenstein. And after that, there really is not that much that I can do. They know that they're not going to be able to win the race, but Ian McShane comes across something. He sees a point that leads right out to the bridge off Terminal Island. And Frankenstein, Jason Statham, he basically makes Machine Gun Joe an offer. Come fuck with me. Now they start racing, and it looks like normal, where, you know, they're, you know, shooting at each other, and stuff. But then at one point, Machine Gun Joe lights up a few rockets and blows a hole in the wall, and they get the fuck out. And this chick here, she stays behind in the car driving it while Jason Statham ejects out. Him and Machine Gun Joe, they go to they go to Mexico, where they have this, car shop, fixing shit up. And then she comes to join them, and that's the end of Death Race. Which, I have no problems with the ending, I have no problems with this film. I know it was kind of a long story short, but Death Race 2 with Luke Goss can kiss my sweet ass. Because this movie was a semi-hit, and they're going to capitalize off that, of course, but the thing about Death Race 2 with Luke Goss and Sean Bean is that it had jack shit for budget. The reason this film works is Roger Corman pumped in a shit ton of money. Jeremy Bolt pumped in a shit ton of money. Everybody pumped in a shit ton of money where you see every penny Corman and Bolt spent on this film. Because every car cost around 300 grand. You fuck up, you gotta make another car. That's another 300 grand. 6 cars. That's a $1.8 million, and they spent it. This is how you do movies like this. If you're gonna do a movie like Death Race, the only thing that is, just plausible to do in this situation is don't go to 9, go to 11, give it a budget, and go for it. That's what they did with the Swarm with Michael Caine, that Killer Bee movie. They gave it a budget and they went for it. That's the same thing they did with Death Race, and I was entertained, I liked it, and I really gotta say, the storyline's different, of course, but Death Race is kind of Fast and Furious with aftermarket modifications like Gatling guns. I gotta say. Yes, I liked Fast and the Furious a lot more than Fast and the Furious Tokyo Drift, but yeah. And just to go over it one last time, this movie was awesome. And this stuff that says unseen in theaters, I didn't see it in theaters, so I didn't know. Can't know shit for that, but has that awesome ass fucking mask. Which, I will recommend this. I will recommend Death Race. And as it being a Jason Statham film, this is probably up there with one of his best ones. Reason being, it's not as good as the Transporter or Transporter 2, but it's better than Transporter 3, it's better than Chaos, it's better than The Bank Job. It's better than... what was that movie? It's better than The Mechanic. It's not as good as Crank or Crank 2, but Death Race, all in all, a solid Jason Statham film. Great stuff in it. Death Race 2, I saw the trailer. It had a Motorhead song in it, which I'll give Death Race 2 a fair shot sometime. But this has been my shitty review for Death Race. See you later.